We're on the cover of Time magazine. A sister is about to be, well, is being nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, and the vice president is a sister. However, all this black girl magic is not saving black girls. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's your girl Smart Sister. Welcome to the Smart Sister Show. And today I'm just going to talk a little bit about black girl magic not saving black girls. Now, you all just saw what I just said. We have the young sister, the poet laureate, on the cover of Time magazine. We have Stacey Abrams that is being nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize. And you know your girl, Kamala, who is vice president. Okay. Proud of all the sisters. Happy to see you achieving. I'm not hating. It's good. We got some things going on. Sisters are living up to their own dreams or whatever. That is wonderful. However, y'all already know I got a however. My point being, that little girl, 9-year-old, that was pepper sprayed and thrown into the back of a police car, with all that achievement, our babies are still under attack. And that is my problem. For all of y'all Christians or people that claim to be Christians or whatever, that always talk about when Jesus said, what you do to the least of my brothers, you do to me, obviously doesn't go very far, because we got all that black girl magic going and we can't even protect our own babies. That is where I have a problem. That is what shows you that if you don't have power and you just have symbols, that they're going to still keep treating our babies the way they do. Some of y'all going to say, oh, well, we don't know the whole story, and the little girl was bad as hell. That's why she got pepper sprayed. First of all, if it was your child, let's see what you would say. Second of all, the little girl had just seen her mother. Her mother's shirt was full of blood. Her mother had just stabbed on her father, who ran out the house. Okay, so she just went through that. Okay, then the mother's fussing at her. Then here come police fussing at her. The little girl was traumatized. And I know y'all don't think black children can be traumatized, but they're traumatized all the damn time because we're not doing what we need to be doing for our babies. We always want to say they fast, they grown, they this, they that. Well, when do black people get a break? We can't even get a break as a fucking kid. And y'all already know in white schools, if something happens, somebody spit on the fucking sidewalk, they got a counselor coming in to talk to the kids to make sure they weren't traumatized. Our kids step over dead bodies and don't get shit. Okay? So that is where I am pissed off today, that we don't, out of all these organizations, out of all this stuff, somebody felt comfortable enough to pepper spray a fucking 9-year-old. You're a big grown ass man pepper spraying a 9-year-old when clearly she was having a mental breakdown. And that's just it. That's why I'm for defunding the police, because you need to get more funds in areas of mental health to come help. 2 brothers, I think, this week got shot by the damn police that were having mental episodes. Same thing. So you can go from a 9-year-old to a grown black man. They're all seen the same as a damn threat to humanity that have to be killed like an old dog. So forgive me if I am not just head over heels jumping all over the place about what's going on with these 3 sisters. And why is it important? It's important because out of all of that, we still don't have no power. Okay, the young sister that's a poet laureate, cool. But upon looking at some of that poem, some of it you can miss me with. Okay, proud of her, glad the little sister is doing her thing, glad. But see, once again, y'all don't understand how they use that crap to get us so happy about being recognized. Oh, she's on the cover of Time magazine. Wonderful. But what does that mean? How's that gonna save that 9-year-old little girl? Okay. When we talk about Stacey Abrams, good sister, did a lot of work. But my thing to her was, when you were running, why didn't you make sure that damn Kemp didn't have to give up his position that you knew the fuck he was gonna use to help beat you with? Okay, you didn't attack that. But then you going out now, oh, you getting people registered to vote in Georgia. Okay, and for the Democrats, it wasn't like you were really getting folks to vote for whoever, the Green damn party. It was delivering the Democrats, once again, who didn't give a shit about you and didn't help you. So now, ooh, let's nominate you for a Nobel Peace Prize for getting folks to vote in Georgia, black folks that need some help. Don't get me wrong, glad you did what you did, in terms of those that want to vote for the Democratic Party. You sure in the hell helped them. If it wasn't for you, those two Republican, I'm sorry, see a Freudian slip. Those two senators would not be in there, probably. They owe you. Okay, because they showed lied about the damn stimulus. Here we supposed to get 2,000. Now they talking about 1,400. Why are you using 600 from Trump? What kind of bullshit is that? And then you bullshitting around getting it done. I thought it was supposed to be done day one. So Stacey, sister girlfriend, cool. But I don't really see how getting folks to register to vote deserves a Nobel Peace Prize. Sorry. Once again, what's that got to do? How we gonna save our little girls, our little 9-year-olds? So after all that, they still don't give a shit about black people, about black women, or about black little girls. Okay, after all that. And then y'all already know how I feel about Sister Girl. And I've been listening to some other black folks in black media, and I started to wonder. I said, you know what, they right. They were talking about how, think about it, her father lives in D.C. Was he at the inauguration? Y'all already know he was pissed with her. I don't know, they're estranged or whatever. That's their business. However, when her father wrote that op-ed, now I remember that, after she was on the Breakfast Club talking about, well, she was Jamaican and talking about smoking weed. Well, her father wasn't happy about that at all, because y'all know he was a professor at Stanford, and he talks about his white side. So her father is mixed. So that's why her ass is only a quarter black. Okay, and so if he's talked about how his people had owned slaves in Jamaica or whatever, who knows what consciousness level that brother is on, if he claiming some bullshit like that. So then, I mean, I guess he's pissed that she claimed talking about Jamaicans being weed smokers when here he was a professor. I guess he's like, oh no, he's probably one of those Negroes. So that's probably why he ain't too happy with her. And it's mighty funny, the media ain't said a word. Now normally they would drag folks all over the place, okay? You dragged Meghan Markle for her po cracker ass daddy and her po white trash family or whatever, since she married a prince. But here, this woman is the vice president of the free world, and y'all haven't said anything. I'm not saying you supposed to. I'm just saying now y'all see how the media is, and they always have a narrative that they're playing. Okay, they're not fair. They're not trying to get at no truth. They're not trying to be fair and balanced. They full of shit. And it's all a narrative being played out by white supremacy. That's what the media is for. So since they're for her, then they're not going to drag her about nothing like that. Just mum's the word. You ain't heard shit about our daddy. And he living right there, and he wouldn't want to come see his own daughter. Come on now. Something is up. Something is way the hell messed up. And then they ain't even said a word. So that lets you know it's bullshit all the way around. It really is. And I just want y'all, like I said, to start thinking critically. And another commentator talked about how she never used her last name. And when you think about it, Hillary Clinton, Sarah Palin, Harris, Emhoff, she never used her married name. Because, yeah, a Jewish married name, could that have cost her points when she was running? Probably. You know, so we'll keep that. We'll just go by her daddy last name, who won't even have nothing to do with her ass. You see what I'm saying? That's just messed up. It's just, all of it is just messed up. Okay, when it comes to us. Okay, it's always some bullshit. It's always some drama. I don't understand. All I'm saying is, who gonna help that little girl? Who's gonna come to her aid? What are we doing for that? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel about shit. Having all this other stuff, wonderful, nice, okay, but it's symbol. It's symbolic bullshit, but you still at the bottom and under somebody's damn heel. Or how could somebody do some shit like that to a 9-year-old? Okay, so I'm going to try to keep up with that and see what happened. I know the police got suspended, but we already know what the fuck that means. Paid vacation. So I want to know, these women that could have some power to do something, that could pick up the phone and do something, what you going to do? That motherfucker needs to be fired. Okay? Is that going to happen? Doubt it. Doubt it. So anybody else having a mental episode, more brothers will be shot and more black children will be slammed. We won't even talk about the sister that was slammed to the ground by that damn man. That was a week or so ago. And you could hear her head crack against the floor. See, that's what I'm saying. No respect whatsoever. So all of y'all just claiming all this old brunch bullshit, when it comes down to it, you still are not respected and you are still not protected. Okay? So I'm done. That's all I got for today. I will do some more updates, but that was the searing issue that was pissing me the hell off when I think about all this shit and we still gets no respect.